Hello, and welcome to Not One Right Way, the podcast holiday special. It's me, your
Thank you for,
co-host, Melissa.
and it's me, your other co-host, Marv.
Yeah, it's casual. No last names, no pronouns.
Yeah.
Also, one take. We're not editing this, so what happens, happens.
What happens, happens. I want to thank you for ringing the holidays with your little bell. So cute. So
Yeah,
cute.
practical sound, not added in post, because again, we are not editing this.
Yep.
Um, this special is for people who, I know a lot of podcasts go on break for the holidays. That's healthy. That's normal. A lot of them are old and have kids. Makes sense. But when I was young and I listened to a lot of podcasts, I always wished that I had a little something in my podcast app to keep me company. So this is for all the people who just want a little friend to listen to while you're visiting your families, and it maybe not going great.
Yeah, truly. Some of the highest times in the year for stress is when you're in close contact with family members and it's cold, so you can't leave. Like,
Yeah.
it's like the worst combination because you're also very likely to get sick. And, like, if everybody's in the same house together, it's like it's kindergarten all over again. Once one person's sick, everyone gets it.
You're all eating the same food,
Mhm.
using the same bathroom. It's
Yeah,
just a nightmare.
it's a nightmare.
But you could be sitting on the couch listening to us while everyone's yelling at each other or something. So
Yeah.
happy holidays.
And the Toyota truckathon to you and yours.
So for this episode, we want to talk about our favorite Christmas movie, holiday specials, and maybe remember a few of our favorite episodes of the year
Yeah.
that we made and you listened to. So, Marv, I'm going to hit you with a hard-hitting question
Okay.
because it's a special episode. Get a little crazy.
Okay.
What is your favorite holiday tradition that you do?
Uh,
There's no editing, so there's going to be this long pause.
oh my gosh, you're right. Shoot. Okay. I feel like I don't really have any traditions to harken back to. I feel
Mm.
like culturally, the best tradition is definitely, like, tamales and ponche.
Mm.
Those are my favorites. Like,
Eh,
good Mexican food that's, like, warm and dense, you know? Oof. I remember one time I told you that the piña tamale that I had was kinda like dessert, and you gave me the weirdest look. And then
I
I
believe
gave
it.
you a bite, and you're like, "Oh, it's actually sweet." Um,
Yeah, I don't remember this experience. So, I the dessert tamale, essentially?
mhm,
I mean, that's fair. There's dessert empanadas, so why
mm,
not dessert tamal?
yeah. Are there dessert
I can see you thinking, are you gonna say hallacas?
hallacas? Yes.
No, there's no dessert hallacas. They're all very savory because the masa itself is so flavored. It would be weird to put something sweet in there, I think.
Mm.
I am gonna help make them this year, so I could be like, "Hey, mom, you wanna make a sweet one?" And she would maybe hit my hand and be like, "Bat, this is why you're not allowed to learn. Too young."
Oh, no.
It's just the Venezuelan way. It's like you can't learn to make hallacas until you're at least 40. So,
Okay, I see, I see, I see.
and then you come around making suggestions like sweet hallacas. This is why I'm too young.
You're too young. Got it. Okay, got it. I feel like it was the opposite with me. Like,
Mhm.
I'm already, like, wrapped into the tamale making at the
Mm.
tamalada as soon as I'm, like, old enough to see over the table. Um, is it the misogyny? A little bit. Do I have
Yeah.
anybody's recipe for making the masa? No. So I think that's on par with what you're describing. But
Yes.
the expectation is, like, definitely once you're old enough to
Mhm.
hand in the pot, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I was always required to help in the sense of, like,
Mhm.
we wrap them in banana leaves and I'm cleaning them. That was, like, the only thing I could do for a long time was just put rag and water clean the leaves because they are very dirty. But dang, so boring. I wanted to be in the kitchen making the meat, making the dough, but not allowed to touch the dough, not allowed to make the meat. But I think this year I can watch, is what I was told.
Whoa, okay. Big news.
Whoa. Big
Um,
news.
so when this episode comes out, you'll be in the kitchen, maybe watching how to make your
Ayaka.
mom's ayakas.
Yes. So big step for me. Maybe now that
Nice.
I'm a wife, she's like, you've earned a step up the ladder,
Mhm. Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm trying to think of my favorite holiday tradition. Hmm. But I don't really have like every holiday for the past like 10 years has been very different. So there's not like a lot of like routine in it for it to be the same. But I, since I've like have to do the holidays before I fly home to see my family, I like doing the mini Christmas before the actual Christmas, like with friends and my now husband. It's like, that's the nice part of just like, here are all the gifts I know that you're gonna like because they're my friends are so much easier to shop for than my family. So it's like so exciting to see them open it and be like, here's this little thing I got you. So I like that. I like the gift shopping part of it.
Yeah. Melissa got me a fruits basket poster.
Yeah, then it's
Yeah.
cute.
I'm thinking I might hang it in this little office nook that I have here.
They can watch over you
Yeah.
while you work.
Yeah.
Speaking of fruits basket, uh, I don't know where I was going with that actually. I was like, wait, that episode's not out yet. Never mind. But we actually had a lot of guests this year who love anime, so that's still relevant. Um, a lot of our guests love anime, which is great for you, but
Yeah.
hard for me because I like anime, but not like I don't watch a lot of anime.
Yeah.
But trying to remember which one of our guests really liked anime. I would say Cal. Cal was an anime fan. Um, maybe did Claire like anime too?
I don't know if we talked about it with Claire. I think it
We
was
can
mainly
later.
like American animation.
Yeah. Quinby loves anime or
Mhm.
some anime. Butch the Rock at least. Shout out to Quinby. Yeah. Go listen to those episodes. They're delightful.
Yeah.
Available wherever you get your podcasts, wherever you're listening right now. Um, Marv,
Mhm.
do you have a holiday movie you love that's like your go-to?
I don't know. I mentioned this to you many times before, and this is like a tradition my family had that I wish we could bring back, but it's kind of hard.
Mhm.
Um, watching Avatar. You know, the
Mm.
James Cameron film?
Oh, never
Um,
mind. I went, like, yes, I'd love to watch all of Avatar: The Last Airbender for the holidays.
no, the James Cameron film.
Right, I do remember this.
Yeah, where they have weird tree sex for a little bit.
Yeah. Did have your family seen the sequel?
We did. We watched it together, yeah,
Nice.
and we're all just like, "Is he supposed to be white baby Jesus?"
But wasn't that the question in the first movie?
You know what? A little bit, a little bit. He was definitely a white savior. Um, but this time it's like the concept of immaculate conception does come up, which is a little different.
Oh, I did not know that. I've not seen this film. Fascinating.
Yeah.
Do you wanna watch James Cameron Avatar together?
Me and you?
Yeah, so that it's like the holidays.
I don't think I want to.
Okay, that's fair. I'm not your whole family.
Yeah. When I was young, me and my sisters would braid our hair together and be like, "Say hello."
That's both really cute and really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't braid your hair now, you're bald.
Yep, yep.
You could braid mine but it's not the same.
It's not the same. But I love that you're trying. I love that you're trying to bring my traditions into this present moment. I think that's really sweet of you.
Anytime.
What sort of traditions can I bring to you?
Um, we could say we're gonna eat dinner at 8 and then eat dinner at like 11 p.m. or midnight. That's very my family. We love to eat so late. I don't know why. We're eating pre-made food mostly because the yakas are done beforehand, and then it's like, what's happening? Why is this taking so long? Just takes forever. But that's very us. I'm trying to think of my favorite holiday film.
Yeah.
I think nostalgia bait would be Polar Express. Like, it feels
Mm.
like the holidays when I watch the Polar Express. I know it was a recent thing that people don't like the Polar Express. People are afraid of the Polar Express. Very shocking news to me. They're
Very
creeped
shocking.
out by the the animation style, and I was like, I thought it was looked so good. I always thought it looked really impressive for the time.
I always thought the teeth were weird.
That is what I've heard, the teeth, but I'm not staring at the teeth.
Melissa's like, I don't see teeth, actually.
I'm not staring at your teeth, if that's a concern people have. Luckily, I'm not one of the people staring at your teeth.
Right, right, right.
But I always thought it was so cool, like, the scene where the ticket flies off the train and it, like, goes through nature and it's like, whistle, 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 and it's, like, flying through all these environments. I was like, "This is sick as hell." I always thought it was a really cool movie, for CG animation, and I did see it in theaters when it came out when I was, like, really little, and it was
Mhm.
IMAX, and it was so cool. I was like, "This is amazing." I love cartoons, and Christmas. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I brought the bell because I was like, "If you hear the bell, you believe."
Is
That's
that something
so
from the Polar Express?
yeah, that's, like,
Wow.
the main plot point. Well, not really, but the whole thing is, like, also didn't really know when I was until recently, none of the characters have names. It's just the boy, the girl, very interesting. But the boy can't hear the bells because he doesn't believe in Santa, and he needs to see Santa to believe, seeing is believing. Um, which is, like, really confusing because it's like, why does he need to see Santa to be able to believe? Isn't the whole point to just believe? Whatever.
Right.
I like that movie a lot. I like the little song that the girl sings and in the train. I like the scene with the elk or the reindeer where they pull on the guy's beard to make them move. Funny. It's great stuff. Cool film.
So speaking of great stuff and great animation, do you have like a favorite holiday episode?
So many.
Mhm.
I love the two-part Blaken episode of Bob's Burgers. It's a musical, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
The songs are so good. Christmas Lights, the closing number of that special is like a banger. Still one of my favorite Christmas songs. Christmas lights, Christmas lights. That's what makes Christmas bright. Both, like, functionally accurate and metaphorically beautiful.
Mhm.
But aside from the songs, it's like the whole episode is like Linda's crashing out because it doesn't feel like Christmas. Someone steals her Christmas ornaments. She's trying to find out what. But the subplot is like there's a gay club that gets shut down in town, and so they throw a secret rave, and it's, like, about community and the need for these safe spaces, and it's about Christmas, and it's just great.
Mhm.
It's a great 2 episodes of Bob's Burgers. They're so good at holiday specials. Do you have a favorite, TV holiday special?
TV holiday special. Mm. Well, no, well,
Bing.
like The West Wing had some really good Christmas episodes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what would a West Wing Christmas special look like?
The one I'm thinking about, shoot, what's his name? He's Josh. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, Josh. He is hearing all these bells and singing, and he keeps, like, having these visions of his past, and it's like we see finally at the end that this is harkening back to his memories of, like, his sister dying, and, like, he didn't have time to save her or something. I would have to rewatch it because I feel like I'm missing some important things, like the actual West Wing aspects of it, where there's, like, political tensions in the West Wing of the White House. Couldn't remember any of that. But I do remember Josh. Just, like, having, like, these emotional triggers to, like, these Christmas songs, and that really resonating with me and just being like, "Oh my gosh, what is going on here? This man I don't know, but I care a lot about is experiencing something terrible." And when I say all of that out loud and compare it to what you just described, um,
Uh-huh.
irreparably fucked up.
No. I mean, we all are maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
That makes
Irreparably very unsocial worker of me.
sense. Yeah, you're great, and I think that's very cool. It's interesting because like, those type of dramas doing holiday specials is always, like, they're doing "Christmas is here," like, that song's playing while,
Mhm.
like, people are walking down hallways really serious, and it's like, they're trying. They're
Yeah.
trying to make it Christmassy and fun, but also, like, it's still a drama and we're so serious.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So fun. I was thinking of, what was it? I had it and then it left my brain. Um, oh, the Princess Switch trilogy,
Yes.
hard pivot
Yes.
to the Netflix universe of Christmas, because they've really cornered the market, like, in a way that, like, you thought Hallmark could only hold forever, but
Mhm.
now Netflix has taken over. I think maybe because Netflix is more accessible than Hallmark for some people, but also I don't know how to watch Hallmark things.
Wow. $7.99, you could get the Hallmark Plus, uh, subscription. And have I been thinking about it a lot this month? Yeah.
Fair, um, but I do love the Princess Switch trilogy because it's
Mhm,
so silly and so unserious, and I
mhm.
really hope they make a 4th, and then there's a 4th twin.
Yeah, there's the 4th Vanessa Hudgens.
I want a 4th Vanessa Hudgens,
Like,
or Lindsay Lohan enters the scene and there's new twins, multiple twins. Yeah.
oh my gosh, 3 Vanessa Hudgens versus 3 Lindsay Lohans,
Yes. That's what I want.
and they're all doing the same thing, like, there's the baker one, and the princess one, and the,
Mhm, mhm.
like, misguided rocker cousin.
With bleached blonde hair for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. I think the hijinks, insane, you know?
Mhm, mhm.
I think now that they have Lindsay Lohan doing movies for them, they're really missing out on this opportunity.
Yes, yes.
Twins on twins on twins. Just keep multiplying the twins. It's my hot take, but great.
What is her name? The
More
actress who
specific.
played I'm okay, I'm gonna try now to be more specific. The actress who was in Mean Girls, she played
The OG or the new?
the OG. The new girl, what?
You're right. That one doesn't exist. It's not very good. It's embarrassing.
Um, Wieners. What's her
Gretchen
first
Wiener?
Gretchen Wieners.
Yeah.
The actress who plays Gretchen Wieners is in everything Hallmark. I've
Really?
seen her face so many times. I associate it with Christmas Hallmark movies.
Wow.
If I
I
don't see
mean,
her this year, tragic.
maybe that's the face of Christmas to you.
Yeah, and you know what? I should get the Hallmark Plus
No.
subscription.
So that you could see Gretchen Wiener's face.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That reminds me when Gabby was younger, my sister, she would watch the same Christmas movie on loop, but it was called, like, The Jingle Bells or something, and it had songs in it, and oh my gosh, I just wish she would stop
Uh-huh.
because it was just, like, about this girl who moves back to her hometown, of course, and she auditions for, like, this group of people who sing Christmas songs in the mall, like a choir of some kind, and they're
Mhm.
like, "You're not good enough to join us." And so She's like, fine, I'll start my own group. And so she starts her own group with this ragtag of people at her new small town job in a warehouse. And they all sing. She like overhears them singing at work in different parts of the warehouse. And she's like, you have a beautiful voice. You have a beautiful voice. Come join my group. And they have to compete, the two groups, to sing in the mall holiday spectacular. And it's just like, what a dumb premise. And like, if I had seen it once, yeah, kind of fun. But I saw it
Huh.
too many times,
Right.
and Gabby would skip all the dialogue scenes and just goes through the songs. And so it's like, ah, I don't want this.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
that movie lives in my brain, unfortunately. High
Yeah.
rent.
And you wish they were paying rent. That's the thing.
Yeah, I do.
Just the songs, that's wild.
She does that to this day, where like she'll be watching a show and she'll get bored and she's like, I'm just gonna skip this scene. It's so boring. Too much talking. And I'm like, ah, what do you mean? That's important. Yeah, it's interesting.
The way that you're reacting now reminds me of the way you reacted when I told you that I sometimes watch TV shows at 1.5 speed.
Really weird. I feel like I'd rather someone watch 1.5 speed than fully skip things, you know?
Yeah. Thank you for being on my side, bestie.
Of course, of course. Um, do you have a favorite episode that we recorded this past year? I know
Favorite
it's hard to pick a
episode?
favorite
It is
because
pretty
all our
hard.
guests are amazing, but
Um, gosh. I kind of just want to do a cop out and be like, I love hearing people talk about their craft. Everyone is so talented. It's a learning thing for me. It's not about favorites. I can't have a favorite child. Uh, um, yeah.
it's
Unfortunately, people in my real life, um, that I interact with on a daily basis are not impressed that I've met Patrick Lynn. They're like, "I'm sorry, he does layouts at Pixar, that means nothing to me." And I'm just like, "He's a superstar."
me all the time. You don't get it. He's a cinematographer. Yeah, that's that's how I feel. I always want to talk about how I've met Patrick Lynn and be like, "Ah, he's pretty cool."
Yeah. I think Aloe Soon was also a really fun interview. I think the added element of being, like, a musician on top of, like, a producer, we're getting, like, some different sides of what creativity and what artistry you can sort of bring into a career in animation without being, like, an animator.
Mhm. Yeah, Allison was so cool, and, like, they look like a rock star, and
Yeah.
so it felt like we were talking to a rock star, and they
It kinda
are.
felt like you're talking to a rock star. And, like, oh my god, rock stars are people like us too.
They're just like us. Yeah, Allison's awesome, and you can learn from them if you buy one of our online classes, so you too can learn
Mhm,
how to be a producer from Allison. They're very helpful. I think I'm gonna I love talking to Elise. She's someone who I look up to a lot and getting to talk to her, and she's as kind and funny as she seems online, which is really cool. Warren Johnson, who I like to think saved me a lot of ways in my
mhm,
teen years, my depression era.
mhm,
She is so great to talk to and learn a little bit more about her writing. So many good ones. Obviously, like some good friends of mine. So glad Quidby and Nicole came on, and Monisha. Those were all like people. Oh, and Mabs. All of those are people I know in real life, and I'm like, yeah, they're cool people, and they have some like I learn new things about them and their stories. So
mhm.
like, I love them. Would recommend listening, meeting my friends. Go meet my friends. They're so cool.
Yeah,
Um, oh yeah, Claire too. Claire's like a new friend. Like we met through the podcast and now we have a
mhm,
new friend that we hang out with. And it's so
yeah.
nice.
I will say it was really nice when I moved out to LA and, like, we ended up just, like, meeting up with Claire. It was just like, "Oh, we're making
Yeah.
friends."
Friendship. And then we have like these really cool, like more seasoned guests like Sing and Jay and Christoph, who, uh, and I would say even Miguel, who's like, yeah, still younger, but has like a really good experience, and even Paige on the production side.
Mhm.
Those episodes were really cool. Like we got kind of deep and like learned new things about jobs that we haven't done or know about. And they shared so much of themselves that it was just really nice to talk to them
Yeah.
and meet them.
Yeah. And they had really like the kind of jobs you don't hear talked about as much.
Mhm.
So it was really interesting to hear how they got started in their careers and, built those up.
Yeah. Who else? There was Ellie, our
Mhm.
strawberry.
Bella Strawberry. Um, that was really
Yeah.
fun.
It's nice to hear from a writer in a time where
Mhm.
it's like, dang, it's brutal. But she was so fun
Mhm.
to talk to.
Yeah.
I hope someone should hire her ASAP because she's great. Available for work.
Yeah. Something that she said that stuck in my mind, it's been living in my head rent free is just like, "I'm just a little stinker." And I feel like that all the time. Whenever I'm just, like, doing, like, a little, like, little joke, I'm like, "I'm just a little stinker."
That's so cute. I love that. And then we had Knox and Alana, both people who worked in games, but I think different experiences. Like Alana
Mhm.
was, I think you had a lot of fun because like very
Yeah.
intellectual, high education, but she's doing great stuff in terms of like not just games anymore, but now doing educational work. And Knox is also a very seasoned producer, but like one of the craziest stories we've had.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you listen to that episode, you'd be like shook up.
"You did what and what and what?"
Open, like moved out of the country, moved back, emotional roller coaster is inspiring and like always lands on his feet and is just one of the nicest people. Cannot recommend enough listening to
Yeah.
his so good.
Yeah.
Um yeah, I mean just great people all around. I don't know, go listen. We have such a great backlog and next year we're gonna have even more amazing episodes.
True.
We've already recorded some and I'll tell you, they're bangers.
They're bangers, every single one of them.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think we've got for the 2026 let y'all know if you're familiar with Liliums. Get ready. We got Liliums for our first episode of 2026, and it's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. All right, everyone. I hope you have an amazing holiday, great New Year's, and thank you so much for supporting us all year.
Mhm. Stay safe out there, stay hydrated. If you can, get some sunshine. If you can't, get a little sun lamp, those are good too. Like, if you can't get it natural, store-bought's fine.
Yeah. Drink water.
Mhm,
Don't text and drive.
mhm,
Um. Yeah. And tell a friend to listen to our podcast.
yeah.
Subscribe. Leave a comment.
Tell that group of cousins at the get-together that all the cool cousins listen to the podcast.
Yeah. And once you're sitting on the couch right now and everyone's fighting and someone's like, "What are you laughing about?" You're like, "Oh, I'm just listening to this really cool podcast." Yeah, that's why you're laughing.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. And remember,
There's
not
one
right
way.
to be a fan of our podcast.
There's not one right way to contribute to the lore and the legacy of the entertainment industry by being a cool fucking cat.
And there's not one right way to enjoy the holidays. Thanks so much for listening.
Bye.
Bye.